round town, round town, round town. We play the best tunes, all the right songs, right on round town radio. All your classics, touching the new, unsigned original music. Add a little humour, add a little madness. Welcome to Round Town Radio. Right, we have Gaz Blackburn on the line. Gaz, how are you, mate?
I'm alright, mate, how are you? I'm
very good, thank you very much. Tell us, what part of the northwest are you from there, Gaz?
I live near Leeds in West Yorkshire.
Excellent. And tell us, mate, a little bit about your musical background, your influences growing up, who it was that made you start writing and pick up a guitar.
Well, I've been playing guitar about 16 years. I've been playing. I've been songwriting probably the same, but I've only been gigging 6 years in total. I lost one of my best mates on an accident at work, and I had a load of songs lined up, so I thought, right, what a good way to get it out. Do a charity gig for him, so I organised this charity gig, and then I thought, right, I'll play that. And it was probably one of my best gigs that I ever played. I wasn't nervous all that. I thought, right, I've got all these songs, I'm going to get them out there. So I got them out there, and then I haven't looked back ever since. Then thought I need to step it up a bit, so I formed a band called Halcyon Days. We did all right 2 years then, spotted J-Plug and stuff like that, played a few gigs. Then obviously band politics gets in the way, doesn't it? You know.
Done it just, mate.
The drummers and bass players are an absolute nightmare, no matter which band it is. So I ended up. Well, I was just about to release an EP and sort of let me down, so I thought, right, I can't let this hold me back. So I thought, right, I'm working with Danny Yates from White Light Parade, quite a big band really, and I started going with him to do my stuff. I work really well with Danny. He's kind of like same sort of style as me. He kind of knows what sort of sound I want. Whereas when I was a band, we had two people that were like same sort of music, and then drummer and player were like funk and punk. So you're kind of going in four different directions. It's like chaos at a bingo hall or something, you know. Just not happening. So I got with Danny, and then thought, right, I'm going to scrap the EP. No, I released Keep It Real. I made a music video, Keep It Real, and I got Single of the Week from Manchester Review, from Manc Review, which then opened door to work with Brian Cannon, Oasis first photographer. So I ended up going for the photo shoot with him, then got with him, carried on recording my album. Now I've got Peter O'Toole doing the album sleeve for me, through Iron. So that's going to be out. The album's called It Is What It Is. And it should open. Well, I've had a few setbacks with it, but I'm kind of glad I've had a few setbacks because I've kind of looked at the album. I took a different approach to it. If I took it out when I was going to do, I don't think it'll have impact. I think that it is going to have, if you know what I mean. So I'm kind of glad it has caused me problems because it will be solid when it's finished. So I'm looking forward to that. It should hopefully be out around, I haven't set a date yet, but I'm hoping for summertime for festival time, so it'll be booming.
Right, man. What would you say is your greatest achievement so far, mate, with regards to your music career?
I don't know, I'd probably say that I'm still alive, to be honest. Not about music. No, I'd say it's all an achievement. I'd say, for starters, for getting past that first 3 to 6 months, to actually playing guitar and not giving up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of people give up. I always say to everybody, you know, you got to think about it. I can't read music. Honestly, I don't have a clue with any of it. I just kind of taught myself, and I go into rooms with musicians and stuff, and they all talk scales, and it just means absolute bollocks to me, to be honest. I don't have a clue about it. You just kind of know what sounds right, so
just self-taught.
You kind of get your influences, and then, well, it's like every musician says, if you get your influences, take a few of the chords, mix them about and stuff, and then work from that, and then you find your own style and your own rhythm, and then just take it from there. Depends if you want to be a songwriter or if you want to be a guitarist, or see, I kind of taught myself to play and sing at the same time when I was learning, so it made it a little easier. So.
It will do, yeah. What are your hopes for 2016 musically, mate?
Well, I hope to smash the shit out of the music scene and sort all it out and give it a kick up arse it needs, along with all these other unsigned bands that aren't getting anywhere, and it's just an absolute nightmare, isn't it?
It is, mate. It's just not on, is it? I've got a
feeling.
No,
I've got a feeling shutting down, people ripping people off. I've seen you posting something actually the other day about promoters ripping off bands and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, for tickets and that.
Oh yeah, all the time, mate. It's rife at the moment, isn't it? But you know, it always has been, hasn't it? I put a post on today about record labels, you know, taking the piss, like, you know, these small record labels that don't really exist, and asking bands for money.
That's crazy, isn't it?
It is, man.
I mean, when you're playing a gig, you want a fucking free bar, don't you?
Exactly.
You don't want to be paying to play a gig, or... Yeah, fair enough, if you've got to make a few ticket sales, then fair enough, but never hand any money over, do you?
No, I never have, no. I don't think I ever would, to be honest with you, either. I think it's an insult.
I can't sort of see where it's going to go at the moment. It's just a bit crazy. It's just... There's no venues. There's nobody out there looking for people who are actually out there and doing it. It's just kind of, it's an absolute shambles. So hopefully, 2016,
you might get a bit of light back.
We'll all sort it out between us.
Yeah. Your track "My Sweet Baby's" doing bossing our charts. More so last year than this year because we've had a bit of a shuffle, but it will be getting put up back soon. Can we expect a few new releases from you this year?
Yeah, I've got the album out in hopefully July, so I've got like 13 songs recorded already, but obviously with funds and being a solo artist, I've got to pay for it all myself, and kind of life gets in the way and stuff, and it's alright, I've got 13 songs, it's alright, I'm sat there in a pot, but then you've got to pay for promotion, otherwise it just falls on deaf ears and it just don't get anywhere. And Facebook, you've got to pay to promote your posts, and I refuse to do that, to be honest, because I've already paid, and well, it's just a nightmare. So I've got some absolute sick tracks, to be honest. Like My Sweet Baby, it's a monster of a tune,
that's one of your favourites.
That's just kind of like, well, it's kind of like a mild foreplay, that really, for what I'm capable of, but like I say, it's just funding, so hopefully get a few of them tracks out. I've had a couple on BBC Introducing, 4 or 5 on there, so hopefully we'll hear something from that in summer and then just take it from there. And I'm just going to get around a load of radio shows like yourself and round Bradford and Leeds and Manchester and stuff like that, and just get it out there and find a good PR man and just basically try to do it myself, really.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it, I think, at the moment. How can people listen to your stuff, Gaz?
They can listen. I've got some videos on YouTube, and I've got a SoundCloud page as well, Gaz Blackburn. I've got 3 tracks off the album on there as well that they can listen to.
Excellent. I know you use session musicians, but have you ever been in a band yourself, Gaz?
Yeah, we're in a band called Halcyon Days, and well, it's just not practical being in a band. It's like a relationship from hell. It's just, it seriously is, though, isn't it? You must know where I'm coming from. Like, or even if you go to a studio or something like that, just 4 different egos, just all going in the wrong way, and it's just a nightmare. And then when it's your song that you wrote and you've got this idea in your head, and then they're like, oh yeah, well, you just kind of hoping that you don't have to tell them what to do, and hoping that they're on the same wavelength, but it never works that way. So kind of just like, well, to be honest, I got further on my own in 8 months than I did with 2 years with band. So
sounds its own story then, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, they were kind of just like, having to promote it all myself, sort of gigs out, not knowing if they were going to turn up, let me down for practice, which means I had to pay for the room, stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. And then it's kind of drag you down a bit, you know. I mean, once one band member gets a bit of bad feeling, and then it kicks into other one and that, and then all of a sudden, like 3 of them quit, and I just thought, well, fuck this, I can't just stop now. So I thought, right, I'll just go and do it myself. Went to the studio, got Danny to put some drum samples down, Never played piano before in my life. Jumped on piano, played a bit of that, just with sound of it and stuff, and just worked with Danny and did that, and then just took it from there, and then worked my way up to My Sweet Baby. I don't kind of worry myself about what I'm going to record when I'm going to the studio. I get the song done in a day. I don't even really choose what I'm going to record. I just kind of go on there, get a rough guide down, and then just build it around that and just make it as fat as I can, make it a mega tune if you can.
Do you record yourself, Gaz?
Yeah.
So you can record your own songs and stuff, or do you have to go to the studio?
Yeah, I go to, I can record my own stuff and that, and we have done, but to be honest, for what it is, like, Danny Yates, City Sound Studio in Bradford, he's absolutely, he's just absolutely top notch, and he's a really sound guy. He can do anything that you want. He just kind of knows. He jumps on it and stuff like that, and you have a laugh with him. And his missus is absolutely lovely. And I kind of got a bit of a bond with Danny because when just before band split, not to mention it, like, but my dad passed away of cancer, and then when I started working with Danny's mum just passed away with cancer, so we kind of had this little bit of a bond, and then we kind of like. People always say, oh yeah, you're quite a deep thinker, you, but I'm always thinking melodies in my head, you know. Like when I'm walking about, if I don't touch my guitar, I'm always thinking melodies. And then I kind of like put it on the guitar when I get to guitar. And Danny's kind of the same. You can be talking to him and you're thinking, well, he's not listening, but then he's like, oh, what do you think about this? And he'll put this to it, and he's like, yeah, bloody hell, that's, you know, and it kind of works like that.
So he's sort of a big part in putting your work together with you, not only just recording it.
Oh yeah, I'm no good with all this mastering and all that lot. I'd sound like bloody chipmunks or something if I got hold of that. It'd be a nightmare, so yeah, I'll leave it to the professionals. I just like to go, make music, bang out a good vocal, play some nice guitar and get it out there.
Excellent. Do you have any plans?
How it should be, innit?
Yeah, up and down. Any plans for the Liverpool circuit in the near future, mate? It'd be nice to have you down here. I might get myself a ticket, pop along and see you.
Yeah, I'm going to hit studio the next couple of weeks, get these songs wrapped up, ready for the album, and then obviously sort it out with Peter O'Toole about this album sleeve and stuff, and then hopefully set up a little tour and just get around Manchester, Leeds. So yeah, I will be definitely over Liverpool way as well, and I'm playing in the Live Lounge in March, is it, I think, as well.
Yeah, that's coming up, yeah. What's the plan?
Yeah.
What's the plan for that? Are you going to fly solo, or are you going to bring a few guys with you, or?
Yeah, I'm going to have to bring a few guys. I'm stepping it up a bit. It's going back a bit, isn't it, if I just turn up with me acoustic.
Yeah, it'd be nice if you bring a few people along with you, like, spice it up a bit.
Yeah, well, we can see just about making it different as well, innit? I'll see. Might even grab a few waves and straights from outside of that and see what happens.
All right, Gaz, I'm going to crack on with the show now, mate. But I'm going to throw your tune on for you, My Sweet Baby, now. Thanks a lot for coming on, mate, and I'll catch up with you soon.
No worries, mate. See you soon.
Cheers, mate. Ta-da.
Cheers.
That was Gaz Blackburn, and this is his latest tune. It's called My Sweet Baby.